Welcome back, YouTube. We're here on Wednesday, the 19th May, 2021. We are holding NWA Power 54 right now. So let's get into it. We start the show off with a straight 50 when Jordan Grace takes on Dana Brooke for a 50. Not bad. Eric Bischoff comes out and cuts a promo. And Kurt Angle's backstage. And he says, over the years I've shared the ring with some of the greatest wrestlers who've ever laced up a pair of boots. Legends, icons, champions. But every now and then, someone comes along who isn't just a great wrestler. They're a game changer. And trust me when I say this. That game right here, the NWA, is about to change again. Because I have a friend, a brother in arms, a man I've bled with, fought with, survived with, and that man is coming to NWA. He doesn't need no flashy gimmicks, no smoke and mirrors, just violence, honor, and pure intensity. This man doesn't just wrestle. He destroys, and he's coming here with one purpose: dominate. Then we see Braun Breaker defeat Kenny King with the spear for a 35. Cameron Rezar has a video package. Jeff Hardy cuts a promo, hyping up his upcoming match. And he gets a 45, and Jeff Hardy defeated Chad Gable with the Swanton Bomb. Then Kurt Angle defeated Robert Roode with an angle slam for a 51. Okay, we start to show off with Alexa Bliss defeating Jordan Grace with the Twisted Bliss for a 52, and then Chad Gable defeated Benjamin Carter for a 42 with a Grand Amplitude. Braun Breaker and Kenny King brawl. Then Jamie Hayter defeated Kenzie Page with the Curb Stomp. Jordan Grace was on announcing, a video package with the Cameron Rezar is here. They then take on Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. The Authors of Pain win though for a 52. Kurt Angle defeated Nick Aldis with an angle slam. And then afterwards, Samoa Joe attacked Kurt Angle and Nick Aldis. It gets a 59, and it could have been better, it says. And then Samoa Joe says, "You thought I was your friend? Kurt, you of all people should know I don't do friends. I do fights. I do wars. I do pain. And somewhere along the way, you forgot that. You stood in that ring last week and you called me your friend. You said I was a game changer and you were right, but you made one mistake. You tried to speak for me. You thought bringing me here gave you control. You thought this was your story to tell. This isn't your story, Kurt. It's mine, and I'm rewriting it in blood. You want to talk about honor, respect, brotherhood? You lost that the second you stood in front of me instead of behind me, and now the same man you brought in to watch your back is the one that's going to break it. Kurt Angle, you should have known better. You don't invite a killer into your house and expect him not to eat." Gets a 54, not bad. Still going 33 in the Great Lakes, 35 in Mid-South, 35 in Midwest, 35 in Northwest, 35 in Tri-State. Okay, not bad. Okay, Rhino had a video package. Hulk Hogan cut a promo. Jordan Grace defeated Jamie Hayter and Bobby Tyler to make herself the number one contenders for the NWA World Women's title. The match gets a 49. Ace Austin makes defense number 16 of the NWA national title for 60. Bully Ray Brian Pillman Jr. defeated Bully Ray for a 36. And Samoa Joe defeated Kurt Angle for a 56. Could have been better, but we did grow in 25 regions. We grew to 11 in Manitoba. Not bad. Okay, a Cameron Resort has a video package for a 40. Nick Aldis versus Marshall Von Erich. Marshall Von Erich defeated Nick Aldis by submission for a 52. Not bad. Robert Roode comes out and says that he is looking to make a return soon. And when he does, he's going to take back what he never lost. Jordan Grace defeated Kenzie Page with the fall from Grace for a 55. Rhino versus Ethan Carter. Ethan Carter defeated Rhino with the sweet meat sizzler. And Alex Shelley cut a promo for a 39. Ace Austin defeated Braun Breaker when Kenny King interfered. And so, the main event is a 61 and Samoa Joe defeated Kurt Angle with the Coquina Clutch. It's increased our popularity. Still 18 grand in the hole. 32 in New England, 39 in Southwest, 11 in the Maritimes, 11 in Saskatchewan, 34 in Kanto. Okay, we're growing. Okay, so there's a video package for a Cameron Resort. Kurt Angle versus Penta. Penta defeated Kurt Angle with the top rope Styles Clash. Jordan Grace versus Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke defeated Jordan Grace when Alexa Bliss came in and interfered. Ace Austin he doesn't defend his title tonight. But the Ace success storyline has grown. Austin Aries defeated Chris Sabin by submission with the last Chancery for a 53. And then Eric Bischoff comes on and says, let me make something crystal clear to every single wrestling fan watching around the world. This isn't your granddaddy's NWA anymore. No. This is my era. This is the era of intensity, legacy, and pure wrestling supremacy. On NWA Saturday night's main event, we're not just crowning a new champion. We're rewriting the definition of what it means to be the best in the business. The NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The belt is back where it belongs, in the spotlight, surrounded by the absolute elite. Jonathan Gresham, the octopus, the technician, he doesn't wrestle, he dissects. Every hold, every counter, he's a human chess match. But is that going to be enough when he's surrounded by the wolves? Kurt freaking Angle, Olympic gold medalist, wrestling machine, he's done it all. But now he's chasing the one prize that's eluded him, the NWA World Heavyweight title. Can he dig deep one more time? Chad Gable, don't let that smile fool you. This kid is a hybrid, pure wrestling pedigree, freak strength, and a chip on his shoulder the size of St. Louis. He's coming to prove he belongs. And then there's Samoa Joe, the enforcer, the destroyer. He's not coming to win. He's coming to hurt people. And if he walks away champion, you can bet no one's going to be able to stop him. And finally, Nick Aldis, the national treasure, two-time NWA World Champion. He says the title belongs to him, but with the Sharks circling, does he have enough left to survive this war and walk out king once again? 5 warriors, 1 legendary title, and only one will walk away with history in their hands. This is the main event the wrestling world didn't know it needed, and I promise you this, after Saturday night, the NWA will never be the same again. Got a 53. 49's not bad. We started losing some money. 41 in the Mid-Atlantic and 44 in Southeast. 13 in Ontario. 27 in Chubu and Kansai. 12 in Shigoku. 12 in Shikaku. And 24 in Kyushu. I'm sorry if I butchered them names. Japan, I'm sorry, peeps. I'm sorry. I butchered y'all's country names. State names, excuse me. Well, region names, I guess is what you'd call it. I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. Alright, so Jeff Hardy defeated RVD with a twist of hate for a 68. Not bad, that may have just topped the biggest match that we've had. Jordynne Grace wins back the NWA World Women's title for a 50. And then Robert Roode came out and said this is bull crap that Eric Bischoff vacated my title, made me go rest at home, all because I got some stinking broken arm. I can whip every chump in this main event tonight with a broken arm and still defend my title. In fact, I could do all of them in the same match at the same time and still defend my title. Yet, he is the incompetent person that killed WCW, and yet you fans want to trust him. Repeatedly and repeatedly. He killed TNA. They're Impact now. Not TNA anymore. He killed WCW. He killed WWE. It's strange how fans will trust somebody who keeps killing and killing and killing promotions left and right. Braun Breaker defeated Kenny King with a Steiner Flatliner to win the NWA World Television title. Nick Aldis cut a promo saying that he is going to win back what is his. What is the best prize? What is the most coveted prize in this sport? Samoa Joe cut a promo saying that he's going to destroy. He's going to dominate. Riot Act defeated the Von Erichs when Austin Aries submitted Marshall Von Erich with the last chancery to make defense number 1 the NWA World Tag Team titles. And then Ace Austin defeated Shelton Benjamin with the House of Cards for a 54 to make defense number 18 of the NWA National title. And then the main event. Kurt Angle defeated Jonathan Gresham, Chad Gable, Samoa Joe, and Nick Aldis when Kurt Angle submitted Chad Gable with an ankle lock. When Samoa Joe picked up Nick Aldis and Jonathan Gresham at the same time and muscle busted both of them. And that's when Chad Gable kicked Samoa Joe out of the ring, and then Kurt Angle had a angle slam on Chad Gable and then put him in the ankle lock. Got a 53, so not bad. Kurt. Not bad. We made $49,000. 34 in the Great Lakes, 36 in Mid-South Midwest, 33 in New England, 36 in Northwest, 40 in Southwest, 36 in the Tri-State, 19 in Puerto Rico, 18 in Hawaii, 12 in Noreste and Norocente, and then 14 in Tohoku. Okay. Okay, that is it for tonight, YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends, your family. The most important of all, though, share with your dog.